go to Banlist. We go to Banlist. You know, I'm not really the type of guy to do live reactions, but I got work in the morning. I'm not going to be able to do a whole edit or anything, so I'm just going to do a little live reaction. It looks like we got two things here. Customer inquiries. All right. Yeah, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's have a look. All right. Actually, hold on. Maintenance. Timer adjustment. Ooh. Timer adjustment. Let's see. In PvP duel, your timer will now increase not only at the start of your turns, but also at the start of the opponent's turn. Timer increase at the start of the opponent's turn, 30 seconds. Man, this is perfect because we can always finish our combo like within the allotted time. It's just that we don't have any time to decide whether or not to negate something on the opponent's turn. So getting 30 extra seconds, I'm good with that. I think that solves the problem perfectly. We didn't really need more time on our turn. We just need more time given to us as the time goes on to make more decisions. But yeah, that's perfect to me. Anyway, enough you know, tickling your balls there. Let's go to the actual ban list. Is there a skill rebalancing? Okay, good. There is a skill rebalancing. At the end of the day, that's what we're really here for. I'm hoping for some type of hero nerf, some type of Salamangreat skill nerf, because I just don't really want skills to give you board breaking that can't be responded to. If it can be responded to, I'm like more okay with it. As long as a skill gives you something that you can respond to, I'm gonna be more happy with it than if a skill gives you something that I can't respond to, because then I just have to completely forget half of my decks. I also kind of want resonators to be around still. I'm okay with the resonators. I would be happy for them to get a slap on the wrist. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's get into it. Okay, Dark Eradicator Warlock FDK has been banned. Good. All right, that's the only ban. Summoner of Illusions. Okay. Oh, Lyrilusk Dependent Nightingale? Yeah, the other FTK has been banned. That's good, because you can't play them together now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You could have banned one of these. Because the Independent Nightingale might be a problem again. Like, Nightingale shouldn't... This Nightingale shouldn't exist. Anyway. Predaplant Dragostopelia at 1. Okay. That's a big ass deal. That's a huge deal. Okay, Predaplants can't have their boss monster and Hydra anymore. To me, that means shit. They might as well have nerfed the skill to make them. Okay, the skill's gonna be the same, obviously, but they can't search for uninteractable board breaking anymore, because you're gonna cut your boss monster for Hydra? Hell no. Like this, that solves the problem enough for me, and I'm okay with everything else that Predaplants does as a deck, so that's good by me. Void Ogre at 1. Okay, right now the only deck that plays Void Ogre is Resonators, and it's not even everyone playing it. So now Konami's like, all right, you know what? No, just we're gonna make it easy for you. Play the version that doesn't play this. Okay, cool. But, you know, it is a powerful ass version of the deck. You have a backer negate and an omni negate. I can completely understand why they're trying to why they're trying to do away with this, because the deck already gets a whole bunch of other stuff going for it anyway. Like, they search for traps out here, you know what I mean? Salamangreat Recurrence at 1. Jesus, dude. They're trying to what the hell? They're trying to murder Salamangreats? Okay. I don't know if this is gonna murder Salamangreats, but goddamn, I wouldn't want to be a because as far as I know with Salamangreats, this card is, what the fuck? Like, oh my god. Excuse my French, but goddamn. Salamangreats is going to be able to recover from this. I'm pretty sure Salamangreats can recover from anything as long as their skill still works. And also, as long as Gazelle is still legal, you know, Salamangreats is still Salamangreats at the end of the day. So they can recover from this, but goddamn, this card is a +1. And it's a very powerful recovery +1, which is even more important. Tuning Gum at 1. Tuning Gum at 1. Okay. Alright. Making the Resonator board weaker. Okay. The Resonator board weaker, but Resonator still... That's 2 hits, by the way. That's Void Ogre and Tuning Gum both at 1. That's just 2 ways to make the Resonators, I guess, still playable, but they just have a weaker board, I guess. Infernity Launcher at 2. Alright, okay. Okay, I think some people would be happy about that, but let's be honest, guys. Infernity is never gonna be good. It's just not gonna happen, bro. Effect Veiler on Archer? No, not Archer, my bad. Effect Veiler on Archfiend. That's just... Oh no, what are you gonna do? Seravis? No, because Seravis is a card in your hand. And then after that, DD Crow on Archfiend when you try to revive it. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Called by the Grave doesn't exist. What are you gonna do? But maybe that actually, you know what? We do have that Infernity Trap. That can be activated the turn it's set. But I don't know, maybe there's going to be a skill that can let us search for it. I don't know, bro. I haven't been looking at the skill leaks. Armageddon Knight is no longer on the list. Okay, this is very, very interesting. Armageddon Knight being no longer on the list is crazy. Because it's been on the list at like limit 3 as soon as it got here. And because of it being at 3, people haven't really been able to experiment with it. And now they're letting us cook, which is crazy because in the TCG, this card is low-key kind of ban-worthy. So the fact they're just letting us have it and we can search for it with Rhoda is crazy. Like, I just hope that we don't get, Isolde in Duel Links. If we don't get Isolde, then I'm kind of okay with this, but dark decks are going to get a lot more consistent, being able to send any dark deck, any dark monster to grave, bro. Any dark monster to grave. And let me show you something about Armageddon Knight. Do you see a once per turn here? No, you don't. You do not see a once per turn here. It's loopable, bro. Alright, let's move on. Lost Wind no longer on the list. Yeah, see, Lost Wind being limited to 3 is what held it back from being played. Lost Wind is a very good card, guys, but it's limited to 3. Why the fuck would you play this instead of another limited to 3 card? You know what I'm saying? But, like, Terrors of the Overroot was another card that it was limited to 3, and because of that, no one ever played it. But now that it's unlimited, everyone's playing Terrors of the Overroot, and I think it's going to be a very similar situation for Lost Wind, because it's a very good card, but it had no business being limited to 3. So we're getting good trappage going on in Speed Duel right now, more than I could say for Rush Duel. Rush Duel is never going to have traps, and because of that, Rush Duel is going to fail. I used to kind of defend Rush Duel, but after the fact that they kind of showed that they're not going to ever do anything helpful for traps, that's when I was like, yeah, dude, Rush is cooked. Rush is absolutely cooked. Unless they just decide to start supporting traps, Rush is ultra cooked. Anyway. Levianeer Unlimited. Oh my god, dude. Levianeer Unlimited. You know Levianeer is still good, right, Konami? You understand that Levianeer is still a good-ass card? Oh my god. Dragons are on top right now. I'm just like, are we getting Colossus or something? Like, goddamn, like, Armageddon Knight too? Bro, we're supporting Darks a little bit too much here, Konami. You know, if you let Darks cook, they're gonna burn the whole city. Alright, okay. I'm excited about these Unlimited so far, because I agree with everything they've done, by the way. Everything they've done has been fantastic. This is a very well done ban list. I do still want to see some hero stuff, but I don't think that their main deck has to be hit. I just want to see heroes' skill hit in some way. But there is a skill nerf after this, so let's you know. Fusion Deployment. Yeah, see, bro, this card never should have been at 3 in the first place. Everybody reads this card and they're like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm not playing this card. You know what I mean? Nobody, like, this card if any of the cards on the Limit 3 list didn't deserve to be here, it was this. Because low-key, it not being on the list anymore, people still might not play it low-key. It's not that good. It's just good. It's good, you know, but it's not versatile. Not many decks can play it. It's just not impressive. It's just a solid card. It's not that good. Anyway, Rapid Trigger Unlimited. Dude, you're actively trying to help dragons right now, and I'm kind of okay with it. I'm okay with you helping dragons right now, bro. Yes, Levianeer and Rapid Trigger are free. That means you can play 3 Melody, 3 Levianeer, and 2 Rapid Trigger. Unless they're giving us a 3rd Rapid Trigger. Actually, we only need to play 1. Right. We only need to play 1 Rapid Trigger because we can search for it. But you could play 2 if you wanted now. Like, but you can play 3 Lev, 3 Melody. Like, that's well done, bro. Odd Eyes Raging. Oh, is Pendulum coming back? Because, like, the Odd Eyes Raging skill from a couple years ago was the closest thing Duel Links had to Electromite. But if this card being at 1 was what essentially stopped people from being able to play that deck with other powerful cards, now we can do it again. Oh my god, maybe Pendulum is back, guys. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping this means. But you know, it has been some time, so let's let people cook at least. A lot of the time though, when it comes to things coming off the ban list, you got to keep in mind Konami probably wasn't willing to take it off if they believe it was gonna do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, them releasing Dragons is indicative of the fact that Konami believes Dragons ain't gonna do shit right now. They might do shit and Konami could be wrong, but at least we can say Konami believes that Dragons ain't gonna do shit, or they believe Dragons gonna get support and it'll be worth it for them monetarily. Caesar is free? Oh my god, Caesar! Oh my god. By the way, guys, every time I do a video these days, the deck gets supported right after, and this is getting out of hand. What am I gonna do now that DDDs doesn't have a limit 1 card? My first thought is I could put Nightingale in there instead of Robin potentially, but I also could put Crystal Wing in that bitch. You know, maybe I could make a little Crystal Wing combo. Maybe take out Big Alex, put in Little Alex, and do a little Crystal Wing combo with Siegfried Crystal Wing. That could be cool. Yeah, but also Shiza could be played in other decks. No, there's not a whole lot of level 6 Fiend decks out there, but they exist, and maybe other decks could be making Shiza right now. That's Nekroz of Unicorn. Okay, this is actually kind of a fair case where they released it limited and it made perfect sense, because this card is very fucking good and it was very fucking good in the DCG. So, you know, gotta be a little bit iffy about it, but Nekroz didn't do a goddamn thing. Nekroz didn't do shit. So it's fair to let him cook. But I don't know. I don't know if Nekroz being allowed to cook is a good thing. I like Nekroz. I do like him. But what if they get too good because you give them too much free space? Anyway, they probably not. We got enough hand traps, don't we? Solitaire Unlimited. Oh my god, guys, should I make a new Shiranui video, guys? Man, I've been thinking about Shiranui recently, guys. Shiranui is not that bad, and the fact that they are now buffing Shiranui, like, how many? This unbanned list is way longer than this ban list, by the way. What the hell? Oh my goodness, I'm a big fan of Unbanned list, by the way. Solitaire Unlimited, perfect consistency for Shiranui's now. I'm happy to see it. And also, you know, like I said before, if they're willing to unlimit something, it's because they believe it'll be fine, whether or not they're right. Dimer Synthesis. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I haven't read this card. Yeah, this shit should have never. Yeah, I read the card now. This card never should have been limited, low key. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. Shooting Riser Dragon is free. Oh no! This might actually be a mistake. Shooting Riser Dragon being free might be a bad idea, to be honest. But I'm happy with it. Shooting Riser being free is crazy. What the hell? This card will be unlimited, as its power level is acceptable in the current metagame. No, it isn't. No, the fuck it isn't. But thank you for giving it to us anyway, Konami. Oh, yes. Croco Dragon Archithus being free. Yeah, it's about fucking time, bro. This guy, he's good. He's not limited to one good, to be honest, guys. Let's be clear on that. But yeah, about damn time. It's about damn time. Thank you, Konami, for supporting Synchros. Now just also give us some justice for Yusei as well. That would be great if, like, the Banlist gave some justice for Yusei. Silent Sword Slash being unlimited. Okay, damn, how long... This card has been on the Banlist at, like, 2 or something for so long that I forgot he was even on there. Yeah, this card should have been come off the Banlist. Why has it been on here for so long? Anyway. Phantasm Spiral Battle. Konami, this is too little too late. You should have done this on release. What the fuck were you thinking? And why did it take you so long? What? Konami, what the hell is your problem, bro? You should have unlimited this when you printed it. Now that you've unlimited, nobody's gonna play it still. What is your problem, bro? God damn. Like some people, bro. Lunalight Crimson Fox being free. Okay. You know, Lunalight's just got support in the OCG. Are we getting support here, or are they just saying, you know what, bro? We don't give a shit. Lunalight's ain't that good anymore. We're clearing up space on the ban list today. And I completely understand. I think they're probably, considering that the Silent Sword Slash is coming out, it seems like they probably are just clearing, you know, they're just decluttering the ban list, clearing out their room, making it nice and tidy. Predator Planet, okay. Alright, so you can play Predator Planet with your Dragos Depolia, and I think that's perfectly fine. Because meta to meta, it's been a decision between Hydra and Predator Planet. I only had an issue with Hydra, bro. Let them have their Predator Planet, you know what I mean? So, Predator Planet and Dragos Depolia are going to be able to go together. That's perfectly fine. Rush Duel, there are currently no changes. Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. Fuck Rush Duel. Well, at least, not always fuck Rush Duel, but fuck Rush Duel right now, okay? Oh, no traps? Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's get to the skills. Okay. Lyrilusk Bird Humming. Okay. Hoo-hoo. I was not expecting a Lyrilusk hit. I feel like Lyrilusk would have been hit months ago, but now it's gotten to the point where it's like, I don't care if they exist. Let them do what... Anyway. Dimension Grasp. Okay, strengthening a skill. Time Thief Crossbeat, strengthened. Okay. Chivalrous Celerity. I don't even know that skill. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Dragia Star Nova. We're getting into the Rush Duel stuff. Let's skip past. No heroes, guys. We have lost as a community, bro. They heard that we wanted an increased timer, but they haven't heard the even louder cries about what the fuck are you guys are letting heroes do. Like, bro, what the hell? Heroes needs to die. Okay. Anyway, let's look at what we did get. Bird Humming. You cannot special summon any monsters except Lyrilusk monsters. Okay. So, in that case, the only thing this changes is that you can't play Kikabio anymore. That's all. Okay. So, the consistency hits that were kind of like replaced with Kikabio in the deck, they're real consistency hits now. Like, so the deck will just be a bit less consistent. That's all. But the skill still works the same. I'm okay with that. Dimension Grasp. What did it do before? You can, during your main phase, shuffle 8 of your banished cards at random into the deck. At random. Oh, at random. Okay, so it's not random anymore. Huh. Alright. Well, I don't know if people are going to play this anyway. Oh, it's not random anymore. Ooh. Who cares? Like, anyway. Who the hell is playing this? Who the hell would play this skill if it weren't random? Anyway, Time Thief Crossbeat. During all of your turns, what was it different before? If your opponent controls no cards, shuffle a card from your hand into the deck. Oh, I see. So they can get little consistency going first and going second with no downside. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. During this duel, during all of your turns. Oh, I see. Right. You can Nibiru now. You can IDP now. Okay, Time Thief can now nib people. That's nice. Are they gonna nib people? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And Chivalrous Celerity. Oh, the reason I didn't know what it was is because it's a rush skill. And you know what that means, guys? It's the end of the video. I'm not reading that shit until they add real traps to Rush Duel. Anyway, I'm actually not that big of a hater when it comes to this format. Like, every time I log onto YouTube, I see some YouTuber complaining about Duel Links. But this format is actually really good, in my opinion. Of course, you know, you can't account for taste. But in my opinion, this ban list does address the most important things. And this format doesn't actually need that much fixes. The only thing missing to me is that I don't want heroes to still search for Super Poly. That is really the only thing I care about at this point. Because the FTKs are gone, Salamangreats got weakened, you know, Resonators got a slap on the wrist, and Predaplants got a relevant nerf that allows them to still be playable, which is great. We got a whole bunch of toys back. Like, this is a good day. This is a good day, and even more importantly, bro, we got a time adjustment. Oh, this is really what we've been wanting, guys. Oh my goodness. This is a good day. This is a good day. So yeah, guys. I have nothing but good things to say about Duel Links today. Of course, you know, there are legitimate things you can say negative about Duel Links, and that's fine. But guys, can we just talk about something else other than the bad things? There are so many good things about Duel Links, especially today, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. I haven't done a video like this before. I normally, you know, look at the ban list before and then script up a little scripty script, but you know, I'm gonna be busy as hell today. So thanks for watching this type of video. If you like videos like this, let me know. Maybe I'll do it more often. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, then like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell to get notified next time we drop a video. Have yourselves a good one, guys, and I've been Undead from Team 6K, signing out.
Hey, why they gotta hate on me? I done got me 250,000 views and they still saying they low-key. They ain't wanna come work with the kid, but I'm flexing with Zay on beats. How they ask for a spot at the gym, but they leave all the weight on me. I don't ask them to wait on me. They would ask where they gon' be with a song if they wanted the Weatherman. I ain't asking to pay no fees. She was homeless and needed a spot. I ain't ask her to pay no lease. I ain't ask her to say no please. I ain't ask her to make no cheese. Scream fake, but it ain't on me. Got clean, so it ain't no streets. Why green if it ain't no keeps? Brought cream, so it ain't no beef. My team say it ain't no chief. My demon, they hang on me. They seemingly ain't no peace. I seen him, he ain't no beast. For real.